they start talking, that's when y'all get them. I'm gonna be his.
Can't do shit with.
For real. I better be quiet.
I don't give a y'all is quiet. Y'all is loud.
We got the hood over there, Tank.
Like, twist it up. I don't give a
Y'all
about none
can
of that.
do whatever
I don't
y'all
care about
want.
none of
My
that.
mother, he
I
can't
don't care
stop
about no
nothing
hood,
over
no
here.
none of that.
Not at all.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna f him up.
You know, that Tank is older. He had the lessons, getting his lessons of what he got to do.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis fired back at his trainer, Calvin Ford, after a heated argument during the controversial Lamont Roach fight on March 1, 2025, at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. Boxing fans witnessed one of the most debated decisions in recent memory. Davis, defending his WBA lightweight title, fought Roach in a highly anticipated matchup that ended in a majority draw. The controversy stemmed from a key moment in the 9th round when Davis unexpectedly took a knee after a light jab from Roach grazed his face. Under boxing rules, taking a knee should lead to a count and could be ruled a knockdown. However, referee Steve Willis stopped the count and let the fight continue, raising concerns about the scorecards and final result. After the fight, Davis claimed he took a knee because grease from his freshly done hair got into his eyes. His explanation was met with loud boos from the crowd and criticism from boxing experts. The incident not only affected the fight but also led to drama outside the ring. Leaked audio later revealed a tense exchange between Davis and Ford. In the middle of the chaos, Davis was heard angrily telling his trainer, "I don't need you." This statement shocked fans and hinted at possible tension between the fighter and his longtime coach.
Davis? That looked like a submission, you hear me? Let me get
Check this out.
Let me get
Calm down, listen to me.
Okay, hey, come on now.
Tank don't Coach Cal. When Tank was walking up, it looked like Coach Cal was about to give him that hug like you always do, and Tank just brushed him off like, out of here. Whoop, excuse me. Out of here.
In the recorded argument, the tension was clear. Sources say the confrontation happened as emotions ran high after the controversial decision. While the exact words are debated, one thing is certain: Davis's outburst was more than just a quick remark. It was a statement of independence and frustration. The audio shows that Davis, known for his explosive style in the ring, was just as intense when it came to trust and team dynamics. This incident has sparked discussions among boxing fans about whether his confident, sometimes brash attitude is hiding deeper issues within his camp.
All the people that say I be spreading false narratives and I don't know what I'm talking about, Tank don't with Coach Cal. Look, check this.
Cal, you guys calm down, listen to me.
And then, look, Tank lost it. He totally lost it.
For years, Calvin Ford has been a key figure in Gervonta Davis's journey, often compared to legendary trainer-fighter duos. Ford's guidance played a major role in Davis's early success, and his presence was a constant source of support. However, leading up to the Roach fight, a notable change occurred. Ford was absent from Davis's immediate corner at times, with Barry Hunter and other team members stepping in. After the fight, Ford explained that his absence was a strategic decision, not a sign of a falling out. He said stepping back allowed him to observe from a different perspective, giving both him and Davis space to adjust. "We ain't change up anything," Ford insisted, stressing that their training structure and bond remained strong. Despite his reassurances, the leaked argument has raised questions about possible tension between Davis and his longtime mentor. Some analysts see the heated exchange as a natural result of the high-pressure world of elite boxing. Davis's blunt "I don't need you" comment could be his way of asserting independence, signaling that he wants full control over his career. Others believe it points to deeper issues that, if unresolved, could threaten the chemistry that helped make him a champion.
Now it seems like Coach Cal on point, so you're not paying Tank no mind. And Tank go over here, he go to this and watch this shit that he do. He gonna lift his jacket up and like, our conversation is a secret, I don't want him to hear it. Type shit. Like, yo, what's up with Coach Cal and Tank? They really don't each other? Like, what? And he brush him off again, like, don't touch me type. Like, you see that?
The fallout from the fight and the heated argument has left fans and experts wondering what's next for Gervonta Davis. With the controversial majority draw still under review and possible regulatory action looming, his internal conflict with Calvin Ford could complicate future training. If the WBA orders a rematch with Lamont Roach, Davis may need to resolve these issues before stepping back into the ring. A strained relationship with his trainer could impact his strategy, conditioning, and performance, factors that are crucial in title defenses and future fights against top opponents. This incident also adds to boxing's reputation for chaos, where split-second decisions, questionable officiating, and behind-the-scenes drama often take center stage. While some fans support Davis's defiant attitude, others worry that this moment could mark a turning point in his career. His "I don't need you" remark might show his fighting spirit and desire for independence, but it also exposes weaknesses that future opponents could exploit. The boxing world will be watching closely to see if this is just a rough patch or a deeper issue that could affect his long-term success. Davis's fight with Roach Jr. was expected to be an easy win. Roach entered the ring as a massive underdog, with few believing he could challenge the champion. Most assumed Davis would dominate, but Roach proved to be just as skilled, powerful, and resilient. Instead of the expected Davis victory, the fight ended in a shocking majority draw. However, the biggest controversy wasn't Davis losing his perfect record. It was a bizarre moment in the 9th round. Mid-fight, Davis suddenly dropped to one knee and rushed to his corner to have his face wiped. Later, he explained that grease from his hair had trickled into his eyes, affecting his vision. But what truly enraged fans was referee Steve Willis's decision to let it slide. He had already started a 10 count, yet Davis was never penalized. This has left many questioning the officiating and fairness of the bout.
Good right hand from Mont, uppercut. Good combination, Mont. Oh, good left from Tank. Right hand from Monty. Oh, Tank took a knee. He got knocked down. That's a knockdown. Tank is trying to bail himself out. That's a knockdown. That's a knockdown! How you going to do that and run and get a towel? Who gave Davis that right? This is a highway robbery, dog. Good combination, Lamont. Oh, shit. They swinging on each other. Good body shot, Lamont. Lamont is rocking with it. This is Tarver Roy 1. What's going to happen is they're going to give the fight to Tank, and then the second fight, Lamont going to say any excuses tonight, Tank. And then he's going to knock Tank out. I've seen Lamont won, bro. He won 7-5 with a knockdown. This guy did the unthinkable, and I hope they don't rob him. Scorecards. They said majority draw. They cheated Roach. Roach got robbed, and everybody knows it. Rematch right away. They robbed.
The controversy surrounding Gervonta Davis's fight against Lamont Roach Jr. continues to grow. The New York State Athletic Commission, NYSAC, has launched an investigation, claiming a technical issue prevented them from reviewing the key moment in real time. Roach Jr. has officially petitioned to have the result overturned in his favor, and fans are eagerly waiting for the final decision. Meanwhile, Devin Haney, a longtime rival of Davis, shared his thoughts with the ring. While their history made his stance predictable, Haney presented strong arguments. "I thought it was a good fight overall," he said. "I always knew Lamont wasn't coming to lay down." Haney, who has known Roach Jr. since their amateur days, admitted he was surprised by his performance. "He did a lot better than I thought he would." When asked who he thought won, Haney confidently said, "Roach won the fight, personally." On the no-knockdown ruling, Haney was shocked. "That was unheard of. That's the first time I've ever seen that." His reaction only fueled the ongoing debate, especially as fans dug through boxing history for similar cases. Some even drew comparisons to past fights, including one involving Floyd Mayweather, where a self-inflicted slip was ruled a knockdown. The WBA initially defended referee Steve Willis's decision, arguing that Davis wasn't hit by a punch before going down, but later retracted their statement. The deleted post only added to suspicions about how the fight was handled. As the NYSAC investigation unfolds, well-known trainers and fighters have weighed in. Andre Rozier believes Davis was not mentally focused, stating, "I had to watch the fight again, but I know Tank was not locked in." He also had advice for Davis: "Stop worrying about the outside world. Focus on boxing, that's the only way he's going to be right." Former champion George Kambosos Jr. was quick to take a jab at Davis, tweeting, "Ouch, there goes the perfect record. That was a knockdown." He also mocked Davis for previously criticizing his losses, saying, "Time to look at yourself, wanky tanky. The jig is up." Despite his harsh words, Kambosos admitted Roach Jr. deserved respect and reiterated that taking a knee mid-fight without being hit should have been ruled a knockdown. Meanwhile, Shakur Stevenson's trainer, Coach Ree, recalled an old comment from Tevin Farmer about Davis. Tevin said it himself, "Davis doesn't like getting hit. If you let him control the fight, he'll dominate. But if you push back, he hesitates. He believes Roach Jr. disrupted Davis's rhythm, forcing him into an uncomfortable position. With all the controversy, a rematch seems inevitable. Both fighters appear willing, but the NYSAC's ruling could shift the conversation. If Roach Jr.'s petition succeeds, Davis's record could change from 30-0-1 to 30-1-0, marking his first official loss. If not, the debate over the fight's legitimacy will likely continue. Either way, the boxing world is watching closely to see what happens next.
What was going through your mind when you heard the decision?
Nobody like a draw, from a guy that get knockouts and things like that, but it's cool. I feel like if we fight again, I could do more, and I should have did more. I was lost in the, I lost track in the rounds. That's why we need, what is it called? Yeah, man. I didn't know what round it was. Facts.
Tank, Eric Blum from DailyMail.com. First off, your coach just said, can you confirm, did you get your hair done 2 days before the fight?
Yeah.
Gervonta Tank Davis's hairstylist has fired back at his claim that hair grease impaired his vision, calling it a baseless excuse at her expense. While Davis's explanation has been widely criticized, boxing trainer Kevin Cunningham has stepped up to defend him, particularly against those questioning his punching power. People are sitting on platforms questioning whether Tank's power is real, Cunningham wrote on X. The last time I checked, a 93% knockout ratio is real power. However, while Davis boasts one of the highest knockout rates in boxing, he also throws fewer punches per round than most fighters. Against lesser opponents, this hasn't been an issue, but against a skilled technician like Roach, power alone wasn't enough. When a fan pointed this out, Cunningham acknowledged, "We all know that a fighter needs more than power to beat talented opponents." Meanwhile, Roach Jr.'s legal team is fighting to have the bout overturned. His attorney, Greg Smith, has formally petitioned the New York State Athletic Commission, NYSAC, to change the majority draw into a win for Roach. In his letter, Smith argues that Davis should have been disqualified or, at the very least, given a knockdown in the controversial 9th round. Roach insists that by taking a knee, Davis effectively removed himself from the fight and unfairly received assistance from his corner. Adding to the chaos, the NYSAC admitted that a technical malfunction prevented them from reviewing the moment during the fight, something that might have confirmed the knockdown. With all this uncertainty, both fighters have expressed interest in a rematch, but whether the commission changes the result remains to be seen.
I ran water over it today, but I must ain't do it enough.
Can you describe what the feeling was like in the ring? And was it to get the towel out, to get the burn out of your eyes, or what was going on? And
I didn't want to get caught. I didn't want to get caught while my eyes was burning, and you can get knocked out like that. So I'd rather take the knee than But I didn't really know that you can get disqualified for all that, or when you start counting, I'm like, what the hell? But I don't know. It's cool.
Do you want that rematch next? And if so, how likely it is that we're to see that fight happen again this year?
I'm not sure, bro. I'm definitely not sure. But hopefully we could get it before... Nah, it probably won't be this year.
Is that the one you want next?
It's definitely the one I want next, but it's not gonna be next.
What is?
You might see it in a minute. You definitely might see it in a minute.
Gervonta Tank Davis has built a reputation. Actually, several. The ring's top-ranked lightweight isn't just a fan favorite. He's a global sensation, widely respected for his exceptional talent. But above all, he's known for one defining trait: his devastating power. Stepping into Brooklyn's Barclays Center this past weekend, many believed Davis's raw power would be the deciding factor against Lamont Roach Jr. However, Roach absorbed Davis's lefts and rights without folding, pressing forward with unwavering determination. In doing so, he became only the third fighter ever to go the distance with Davis and just the second to last all 12 rounds. While Roach acknowledges Davis's punching ability, He isn't in awe of it. He's got decent power, Roach told reporters. I see why he knocks people out, but I wouldn't say it's something extraordinary. Despite securing a majority draw, Roach isn't satisfied. He wants a rematch immediately. But Davis, shifting focus to other opponents, made it clear that Roach will have to wait. Still, Roach believes their paths will cross again soon. I have no doubt he'll handle his upcoming challenges with ease, he said. However, Davis's career has hit a rough patch as rumors of a looming lawsuit overshadow his performance against Roach. Already under scrutiny for failing to put away his opponent, Davis now faces questions about the legitimacy of the fight's outcome. Roach has personally appealed to the New York State Athletic Commission, NYSAC, demanding that his majority draw be overturned into a win. Meanwhile, Ali Sekbak of ES News sparked debate by pointing out how fighters have historically taken legal action over controversial results. Personally, I'm not a fan of fighters lawyering up, Sekbak tweeted. It's a slippery slope. Handle business in the ring. He referenced Devin Haney, who sued Ryan Garcia after their April 2024 bout when Garcia tested positive for a banned substance. Haney has since offered to drop the case if Garcia agrees to a rematch later this year. Roach was quick to respond, believing Sekbak's comment was aimed at him. I did take care of business in the ring, Roach fired back. I'm not suing anybody. I'm just making sure they don't rob me of my knockdown. Get it right. In a bizarre twist, Murray's Pomade, a well-known hair product company, has now entered the conversation. Addressing Davis's claim that hair grease impaired his vision, a spokesperson told TMZ Sports, he should have used our product. No drips, no worries. As Davis awaits the NYSAC's decision, it appears he might have landed an unexpected endorsement deal, proving that even in controversy, money still flows in boxing.